to a Map Business Online video. We're going to talk about measuring things uh, in Map Business Online. This is to go along with a blog that I've written. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to note a route that I use in a way to measure things. I'm going to create a route. So I've got Tractor Supply down here. I'm going to hit my little green car and we'll just make that the start. And all I really need to do is add a stop to my house. So it's 9 Peas Lane, Cornish, if I could spell my own town right, Maine. And I'll add that to it. 2 stops, and I get the route by clicking that little green car. And then, okay, now we've got the sort of route view from start to finish. And at the bottom of the stops listed for the route, or the turn-by-turn directions, I should say, you'll see I've got a total of 21.1 miles, 38 minutes. So that's one way for me to measure something using a tool in Map Business Online. Now we have a measure tool right here on the toolbar. I click it, it goes yellow, and then I go back to my, let's go back to my start here, and I'm just going to drag a little line along the route. And I'm doing it roughly just to give you guys an idea of how it works. So I click on the map, I lift my finger at those little turns, pull it up, and I'm moving along. And I'm actually using one finger on the trackpad to sort of do the up and down, grab the cursor thing, and then my right finger I'm using to just drag along the route. So I am using 2 fingers. I bring it all the way up to my house, and you'll see there's like a little jag at the end. So the distance is noted here, 24.89 miles, which is pretty close. It's, rough within like, I don't know, half a mile of the actual route. And that's what this line now, if I want to finish, I can click this finish, and then that line becomes part of my map. And you'll see I can go up here and I could move it, put some little bit of notches in it. That might actually make up some of the difference in the distance, 25.01 miles now compared to 25.1. See? So you can actually twist this a little bit. I can go up there and change the way my line looks. So I can make it a different color. I can put arrows on the end of it, arrows on one end, not on the other. I can make it thicker. So there's lots of little line options and stuff. It's kind of amazing how much we have here. So I could say line to show folks, which would make you guys the folks. So, we've got the ability to put text on there, to change the text a little bit, to make it bold, and to make it large and small. So those are things that you can do with measuring a distance. You could use a regular draw tool, and you can put a line in using, you get the line right there, and so you've got a little distance measure going on with any line, but once you're done, that distance goes away. So there's a difference between the measure tool and just the regular line tool in Map Business Online. Now, going back to draw tools, let's just get a polygon, and let's build a polygon on the map like so. And once that's done, now you have a map object on the map. Could be a zip code, it could be a county, it could be a state, and you're always going to have the ability to summarize. Click that little associated toolbar, click the summary button, and then scroll way down to the bottom, and looky there, you got square mile. We're going to pull square mile over. We're going to click next, and we have now measured the area of this polygon. Now that's a pretty cool thing. You can add that to the map too. So now here we have a little text box with another properties function. So we could change the way that looks a little bit if we wanted to as well. All of these things are useful tools for measuring. And we did talk a little bit about the um, the data window and the ability to total any column in the data window at the bottom, and that is right here. So if we had, let's go zip code here, and then let's add some data. Choose columns down here to add data, and we're going to go demographic data, and I'll just go population here. The snowplow just showed up, and so my dog is going a little crazy. Sorry, she distracted me. So I'm going to go back, grab demographic data. I'm going to bring the 2020 population, which is a projection, because down here, as you get into 2017, 2018, those are census releases, but we've got projection data on the top. I'm going to set the data column. Here's my data here. And then down here, I can click population. And the total for that column, the measure of this entire column, is right here, 335,934, or I guess it's 335 million across the United States. So that's how we do measuring and Map Business Online. I hope that's helpful. My dog is now on my shoulder looking out into the driveway at the snowplow. And I hope you guys all have a real nice day.